gonna be brutally honest with you right now. Your real estate drone videos are shit. There, I said it. Hey guys, Aaron from Drone Masterclass Academy by UAVISUALS. This video I want to show you how to avoid creating a really bad drone video. There are too many horrible, boring, cringe-worthy videos out there floating around on YouTube and on realestate.com, and quite frankly, I'm sick of seeing these. I myself though used to be one of those guys that created these bad videos.
It's not true. That's impossible. No!
So, I want to provide a little theory and film basics of what goes behind creating an epic drone video. Believe it or not, there is a formula and sequence that you should follow rather than simply banging together 12 clips and throwing music over the top. There are too many of these on the internet and it's time for a cleanup.
No, God!
What I'm about to show you is an industry secret and a formula or structure that will no doubt make your drone videos stand out from the rest. With this structure in mind, you'll be able to plan better for your shots and ensure you have plenty of usable footage for your edit. Now, these are our recommendations and by no means do you have to follow this down to the T, but this is a proven formula and those studying in film school will be learning this right now. Be sure that you've watched the previous lesson on 8 camera movements and shot types, as I refer to these movements a lot in this video. Now, drone only videos, you're stuck with one camera type. And although the angles and views are still kind of cool and unique, being in the air, flying around and all that kind of stuff, they still have a tendency to get a little bit boring when you see this angle over and over and over. And with that, you leave the viewers disengaged. So just imagine watching a Hollywood movie where they have only used one camera and lens type. When we think of drama and tension in a story, we associate these shots with close-ups of people's faces so we can see the emotion they're portraying, or a close action car chase. We can't really get these shots with a drone shot. The editor would just simply cut to a ground camera shot for this scene. So if you're creating a video and all you have is one drone, you need to think about how to tell a story and structure it in a unique way because you are limited to just one camera type. Okay, Aaron, so tell me, let's say you don't have multiple angles, ground crew, budget, and you need to create a real estate video. How do you do this with just one drone without making the viewers skip or get bored? I'll tell you. So first we have to go back to film school. Now this is a conventional movie timeline. As a brief overview, it's broken up into 3 sections, a beginning, a middle, and an end. Now during the course of the film, together with filmic conventions such as story scripts, lighting, scenes, there are various crisis points that add tension and interest to the movie. All these mini crisis points lead to a climax, which then usually ends the film. Okay, so let's take James Bond movies for example. We'll use the 1995 classic GoldenEye, one of my favorites.
Yes! I am invincible!
Now this movie is broken up into 3 main events also. So there's a beginning, a middle, and an end. Now within these events, you have the opening scene, small story plots or rising tension, then the final climax, and of course the resolution at the end. Now in GoldenEye, at the very start, it presents the viewers with immediate tension. And this is done through a high energy opening scene. Bond is running through the gates, his face not in view yet, but you know it's him. Fast-paced breathing is heard. He clips the rope to the damn wall while tense music rises, and then places both feet over the edge, raises his arms, and jumps. Now that is just one crisis point throughout the movie, which we all know contains many crisis points such as car chases, sex scenes, shootouts, explosions, catching planes, jumping out of planes. You get the picture, right? All these crisis points keep the viewers engaged and on the edge of their seats, leading to the main climax at the end of the story, with James Bond in the end has a massive battle with his enemy and of course saves the day and the world returns back to normal. Now what on earth has this got to do with creating a real estate drone video, I hear you ask? Well, I'll explain it. We can adapt this conventional movie timeline in a similar way, but instead of using fight scenes in these crisis points to keep the viewers engaged, we need to utilize interesting camera movements in the form of reveals, creative shots, fly-throughs, bomb shots, and so on. Now here is what a typical drone-only real estate video timeline would look like. Alright, so let's see this side by side with a conventional movie timeline. Now, a drone video should still have an opening, middle, and end section with small crisis points similar to a conventional movie timeline. This is to keep the viewers engaged and interested. When you use this method, your videos will be worth watching, guaranteed. Now, I've created a formula that will help you create stunning and engaging videos that your clients and viewers will appreciate, and most importantly, keep them engaged for longer. So let's break this down into scenes and shot types. Now, for the creation of your video, you need 5 scenes. Scene number 1, establishing intro. Scene number 2, reveal. Scene number 3, wide or point of interest. Scene number 4, creative. And lastly, scene number 5 is your end or your end credits. Now, if you can nail these 5 scenes in order in your edit, you are already on the way to creating a really great, engaging drone video. So these scenes can be executed by dropping in one of the 8 shot types you learned earlier. Okay, so let's place the 8 shot types you've learned next to the scenes. The lookup, shot, tilt, reveal. Now this can be used as your establishing scene. The fly through or fly over. This can be a reveal. The jib or crane shot. Now this can be a type of reveal or creative. You've got the tracking, dolly, punch in. Now this can be added to your creative scene as well. We also have the orbit or helix. This is your wide or point of interest scenes. Then you've got the top down or bomb shots. This is a creative scene. And also the tripod shots. Now, this can be used for the end credits or a reveal. And then finally, you've got the pullback shot or the droney shot, and this can be used as the end scene or end credits. So now that you've got an idea of what kind of drone shot can be placed in your scenes, this will now help you in the edit to help break down and keep the flow of the video interesting. What you want to avoid is a 3-minute video of just an orbit or randomly placed drone movements, which makes no sense. If you want to see how this is done in a real world scenario, check out the video in the description and see if you can tell which shots belong to which scenes. Okay, so in summary, to create an engaging drone only video, you need your video to be made up of these 5 scenes, and within these 5 scenes, you need to utilize these 8 drone movements or camera shots. Alright guys, that's it. If you want to know more about using drones for work and play, make sure you check out Drone Masterclass Academy, where you'll learn the skills needed to fly professionally or get into the industry. You'll learn from established drone businesses all across the different disciplines such as photography, cinematography, real estate, inspections, surveying, and much, much more. It's all online and at your fingertips. Description below. I'll see you guys in the next one.